Hi everyone, Namaste. My name is Nina and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a pick a card for the weekly energy or weekly tarot reading. This week we have the full moon in Pisces on Monday, the 20th. And depending on where you live, I'm not sure about the timing, but the effect of it, of course, lasts for another week, perhaps. Okay, so full moon in Pisces, what is that about? It's usually quite a tearjerker. Okay, so emotions may be running high. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so it also marks, there's an additional element of endings and I believe this moon is also the harvest moon. So you might be like receiving the rewards of your past efforts, and similarly something is coming to an end. Some phase, some cycle, some chapter of your life could be coming to an end. Okay, Pisces is also extremely spiritual. It is your connection to source, to the divine. Okay, so I feel like your psychic abilities as well, your intuition will be really, really heightened at this time. So that's like the upper octave of the high octave of Pisces, okay? The lower one would actually indicate confusion or, this dissolving of boundaries. Pisces is water, it's all about the flow, okay? So there's a need perhaps to balance spirituality and practicality. Alright, so let's begin the reading. We have three options before you. Choose the color that you're most drawn to, and if you need more time, pause the video here. I'll see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who've chosen this blue candle here, let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with some runes, okay? What does group 1 need to know? So we have the rune of daggers. Nice. And another one. And we have the rune of Othala. Okay. So there is perhaps some radical shift in your family, okay, on your family connections, okay. Othala has to do with everything that you inherit and in terms of your ancestral energy as well. So it's very much about being connected to, your roots, your ancestry, your family. And Daggers is actually the rune of dawn, so that's like a new beginning. For some of you, maybe there's some event that takes place in your family which is quite surprising, but it is a positive and optimistic event. Okay, Daggers is like the ray of the first ray of the sun. It's like new dawn. Okay, so new beginnings, but then it's also the rune of breakthrough. So any obstacles that you've been facing now perhaps will be removed from your from your path, and there's a sudden shift, a sudden breakthrough happening in your life in some way. Let's take a look at your cards. Okay, we have the anchor, the book, and the clouds. Okay, so there's a lot of mystery and probably some anxiety surrounding your sense of stability. It could also have something to do with your job. Okay, the anchor is anything that accounts for your sense of stability, security in life. Okay, so it could also have something to do with your day-to-day life. Okay, whatever you daily engage with. Okay, so that involves also your 9 to 5 job or any sort of activity that you do on a daily basis to sort of feel settled, feel anchored. Okay, and with the book and the clouds, there's this element of mystery, of the unknown, of not knowing, of fogginess. And I did describe this in the beginning of in the intro, if you missed that. Pisces can bring up, a lot of this fogginess or daydreaminess. That's the flip side of it, okay? But then it also feels to me like there's some element of you moving into the unknown in some way, okay? Let's see what your tarot cards suggest. We have Temperance. Okay, so take things slow, okay, one day at a time. You don't need to rush. There is the Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is actually quite a dynamic personality. She's like the diva for me. Very, very sensual and attractive, bold, passionate, confident individual. And you have Sagittarius here as well, and in the middle of these two you have this watery energy of the Five of Cups. You could be dealing with somebody who is very prominent in your life, who maybe you're missing them or they are missing you, okay? This Queen of Wands could be Aries, Leo, Sag, and we have Sag as well as Temperance. There's a need here for moderation, okay? I feel like on some days, if this is not somebody you're dealing with, on some days you might be a little bit mopey, okay, a little bit living in the past, maybe thinking over, mulling over everything that went wrong, everything that could go wrong, things like that. So your judgment may be a bit clouded, okay? That's where these clouds also come in. And on other days, you may be this really bold, confident, passionate person who's just going for their goals and whatever they want to achieve in life. So there's a need here to temper these two energies, to sort of find an equilibrium in the two, okay, and to find that middle ground, that middle path, okay, that you can see in this card as well. That's the one that leads to success. That's the one that leads to harmony. And that, I feel, is the key message here for you, to not let your emotions override your sense of self-esteem, sense of confidence, your sense of drive, okay, for that matter. So stay in that upper and high vibe energy of the Queen of Wands, and don't make decisions based on what went wrong in the past, okay? Let's see your other cards here. So we've got the Fates. Interesting. We have Why. Okay. So we have a book that she's reaching out for in this card, as well as the book here. Okay. There is some mystery. You may not have all the answers that you're seeking this week. Let it pass, okay? Like the clouds, they shape-shift, right? They keep changing. So go with that flow. That is the energy of the Pisces that you want to imbibe, not the confusion, the fogginess, but then go with the flow. As in when you get the answers, and you will be shown the answers and you will be guided, is what I'm being shown. Trust, okay, that you're being led by your ancestors even. Yin and Yang, yeah. Number 22. Door to personal healing and happiness. This is nice. Wow. Are you kidding me? The answers you need are coming. So that is just what I said right now. Okay. So take it easy, alright. Take it easy. Take one day at a time. Don't worry. Full moon in Gemini. Full moon again. We have a full moon this week. Gemini is the twins. It can also be connected to, making a choice, making a decision. And so I feel like you might be a bit hasty, wanting to really make a choice, make a decision. But then there's more that needs to be revealed, and those answers will be revealed to you in time, okay? Possibly towards the end of the week, because it is showing up here. So you're definitely going to get the answers, okay? So stay on path, stay open to receiving guidance, to receiving answers. They could come in the form of a synchronicity, a symbol, something being shown to you, something being revealed, okay? And I feel like you definitely are being divinely guided. I also see the Temperance card as divine guidance. So there is something here which is taking place, which is very fated in your life. It could be a reunion with a person. It could be someone coming into your life, okay? It could be a new connection. It could be a partnership, whatever it may be. It could be in connection to your life purpose even. If you've been feeling a bit lost, I feel like you will receive those answers in the next 7 to 10 days. And also with this card here, going back to the Temperance message that I was giving you, of staying in balance, staying on course, staying in balance. Take one day at a time, be very, very present, okay? And when you feel overwhelmed emotionally, go back to that inner sanctuary, that space in which you feel this neutrality or this moderation, okay? The balance of the yin and yang, knowing when to act, knowing when to retreat. The male and female principle, active and passive, okay? I feel like your inner balance is what is at question here. You may be thinking a lot, okay, Gemini, thinking a lot, wondering, asking questions. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why is this not happening? Why is my manifestation not happening? Things like that. There is an assurance here that you're being led to a new opportunity that's going to lead to harmony, that's going to lead to peace, that is going to make you feel at ease. And there is a healing perhaps happening in some relationship, some connection, or deep within you, okay? And from it arrives your sense of joy and happiness, all right? So what is the guidance for you? Mountain strength. I'm being reminded of the root chakra. There's a meditation on, I think, meditative mind, which has to do with the root chakra, okay? Look it up if you want to. It's a short, maybe 20-minute meditation. And in that meditation, the person who's guiding says, I am the mountain, I am strong, I am stable, okay? So perhaps doing those kind of affirmations or meditations will really help you to tap into your inner strength, to feel stable, okay? Because it's your stability which is, a bit off kilter, you could say. You might be feeling a bit unstable this week. And that is perhaps because you haven't received the guidance or the answers until now, but you will be receiving them, okay? So rest assured, stay in your power, stay in your strength, and you will overcome any challenges that you are facing, okay? It's just that sometimes we feel very emotionally out of balance, and that's what's being advised to you here, to probably even seek the support of someone in your family, or even tune into, connect to your ancestors. They can also probably guide you, all right? But there is a radical shift happening, something that is beyond your control, okay? So fives also are about changes. You might be going through some big shifts, some big changes which are making you feel emotionally unstable, okay? All right, so what are the love and relationship messages for group number 1? Group number 1. Also, I'm hearing, Gemini is all about finding creative solutions. They're very good at looking at different options and seeing which one fits. So you might want to I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so the decision that you are probably pondering over, or I feel like the answer is going to be a creative solution that you're going to find, okay? Queen of Wands is all about creativity, about passion. So I feel like you're going to find a creative solution to whatever issue has been bothering you. So you've got treasure your loved ones, and that is what we began with, okay? Family, loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And then we have romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. At the bottom of the deck, we have you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. I do feel like you have some choice to make here. Okay, group number 1, that's your reading. I hope this helped and I hope it brought you some clarity, some insight. I'm wishing you all the very best. Have a wonderful week ahead. Do take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Hi group 2, for those of you who've chosen this red candle, let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with some runes first. Okay. We have the rune of Gebo. Alright. And this one. And we have the rune of Yera. Nice. So there is some progress happening in a relationship. Or this could be any kind of partnership. It could be a partnership in love. It could be a partnership between you and the divine. It could be a partnership in terms of business, okay, or even a friendship. So I feel like there's you're being rewarded in some way, okay. Yera is like your previous efforts being rewarded. It's like the rune of harvest, and we are in that week of the harvest moon and the full moon in Pisces. If you missed the intro, I spoke about it there. And Pisces can also bring in, this full moon in Pisces can also bring in a soulmate, okay. So for some of you, that could be what is happening, okay. This is pretty exciting. But then these are both really positive. There's a flow of give and take in relationships, in a partnership, and there is some kind of a reward or harvest happening in those connections, okay. All right. So we have the lily, we have the mountain, and we have the stork. I like seeing this, okay. So something is getting unstuck. And that's what Yera also signifies, you know, like in a way, everything that you worked really hard for, okay, is now beginning to move forward. So with the stork there, it could also indicate that you're receiving some kind of a gift from the universe, or there's some change, positive change happening in your life, and you're getting unstuck in some way. For many of you, it could revolve around your career or something to do with, you know, your peace and harmony. If you felt, you know, in the recent past, if you felt just blocked or stuck in some way, or if you felt like your relationships were not harmonious or peaceful, then there's a change happening there as well, okay. But the lily has this element of the past, and the mountain is like delays and roadblocks, okay. I feel like you're moving away from the past in some way. So something is coming full circle in your life, be it a relationship or a career, or you know, anything that you felt kind of stuck in, okay. Let's see your tarot cards. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person puts in a lot of work, okay, so they better be rewarded for it. Six of Swords, I like seeing this. And Death. Okay, so this is big transitional energy. For some of you, you could literally be migrating, okay, moving from one place to another, and that involves a huge change. And the Knight of Pentacles can be a little bit slow moving and stuck, like the mountain, okay. I definitely feel like you're in transition. There's a big change happening in your life, and it involves leaving behind something from the past. I won't say it was bad or anything. No, absolutely not. It's just that you're shifting into a new phase. It could be, that you're changing jobs, you're changing location, you're changing. It may be that you're just going through an inner change in some way, and you're picking yourself up back again after releasing, purging something in your life. It could be that you've gone through this deep healing process, and now you're ready to move on, you're ready to move forward. Okay, death is definitely a big change. So it could be inner journey, it could be outer journey, but you are going on a journey. Okay, and slow and steady progress is what is being rewarded here. Knight of Pentacles could also be an offer coming your way, which could involve travel, which could involve transition, some big change, maybe even a lifestyle change in some way. Okay, very nice. We've got peace. Yeah, the lilies also signify peace. Let me just arrange this for you. Okay, then we have chop wood. Yeah, hard work, nose to the grindstone, putting your work day in and day out. I feel like that is what is being rewarded here, and you're definitely transitioning towards a more peaceful phase, environment, whatever it may be. Okay, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Got patience and woman holding a heart. Okay, I feel like your patience is being rewarded. Okay, also the solution to any delays, any blocks, may be coming from a different route. Okay, it is perhaps something that you've not expected. Now with the rune of Capo there, which is connected to partnerships, like I said, you may be coming across someone who evokes your romantic side, and this could be someone who you feel very attracted to. You've got bring love into the situation, and another big love oriented card here. So it could be that you come across an Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. In terms of signs, you're dealing with Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This to me is a very earth sign card as well. I feel like there's innovation happening here as well, some big change in the way you even do things perhaps. Okay, so you're approaching something from a very new, fresh perspective is what I'm getting, because Aquarius is the sign of innovation, of even technology, of breaking down old structures and starting afresh, starting anew, doing something differently. It's very futuristic, so you might be trying something from a different approach is what I'm getting. Okay, another thing is that there's going to be peace and harmony in your connections, in your partnerships, in your relationships. And you, if you've been completely single, you might be now gradually opening up to the idea of meeting someone new. Okay, so you're holding this big heart of yours up for attention, or up for up for your soulmate, you could say, for someone who you can really vibe with, to come into your life and to be manifest. Okay, so what is the guidance for you? Okay, we've got forest, breath. All right, take some time out perhaps in nature. We've got a lot of green here. Okay, try not to overwork yourself. You might have that tendency to really go upstream. Okay, in the language of Abraham and Esther Hicks, go with the flow and go downstream rather than upstream. Okay, when you feel like you're putting too much effort into something, take a break. Maybe replenish your energy by going out if you can. If not, just connect to greeneries in some way, okay, or meditate, do yoga, whatever helps you, do breath work. And this is indicating that you are also moving to a space in which you can just relax, okay, you're at ease, you there's a peaceful environment now, okay. And for some of you, you could actually be receiving a peace offering in some way, as in somebody extends an olive branch to you, someone who you may not have, you know, been in touch with, or someone who you may have fallen out with, could be coming in to maybe reunite with you or just offer an apology to you, okay. Let's see what your love and romance messages are. You've got demonstrate love, find out what is important to those you love and act on it. You've got treasure your loved ones, it's important to love others deeply. Let's get one more. Look to your inner strength, you are stronger than you realize. So that's the resilience also of the mountain, okay. At the bottom of the deck, embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. That is the death card. It's a scorpionic energy, allowing, you know, it's sort of like digging deep into your emotional space and allowing any debris to be cleared, to be purged, so that you can heal and move on, okay. It's what brings in change, right? So that is your reading, group number 2. I hope this helped and I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed the reading. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'm wishing you all the very best. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye. Hi group 3, for those of you who've chosen this orange candle here, I'm going to start with some runes, okay, to let us know what's happening for you. Okay, so we have the rune of Hagalas. Okay, this rune has been coming up almost every week that I have used runes for one or the other group. It's a very Plutonian energy for me. And we have the rune of Petro. Okay, there is some secret that is being revealed is what I'm getting, okay. Someone who may have been hiding something from you. It is quite possible that, you know, it could be it's like an eruption, like something happens all of a sudden, like the Tower card in tarot, okay, for those of you who are familiar. So with Petro there, I feel like there's a revelation happening of a secret, something that you were not previously privy to, something that just takes you by surprise, okay. So you learn something either about a person or a situation, or maybe even an answer that you were seeking now just suddenly gets revealed to you, but it could happen in a very abrupt, almost disruptive manner, okay. Let's see what your other cards say here. We have the man. So hello, speaking of revelation, okay, I don't see any of these cards before, but this is what I just spoke about, and it could be in connection to this man, okay. Whoever this man is, obviously it's someone significant in your life. It could be a boss, a co-worker, a friend, a lover, a sibling, whoever it may be. There's a revelation for sure, okay. What that revelation is, it's going to be different for different people. It might be that they reveal their true feelings to you. There's some wax that fell on this card, okay. And I feel like it's a good revelation, okay. It's something that was held secret until now, and now the key opens the door, and the sun is an all-round illuminative energy, and so something is coming to light, definitely, okay. If you are a man, it's quite possible that you learn something that helps you in some way, okay. Let's see. So we have the Empress, then we have the Page of Wands, communication, and the World. Okay, so each of the readings have had at least one card which talks about endings and new beginnings and a harvest in some way, reaching a point of, a cycle closing, a chapter closing. And if you missed the intro, that is what I spoke about. So this is very interesting. I feel like there could be a message coming from afar, from like really far away. It could even be online. Okay, the World to me is also like an Aquarius card. Could be coming from even a social media platform or something like that. And this message is significant. Okay, it's very, very important. The Page of Wands is right in the middle of your reading. I feel like you're also starting something new, starting something fresh. It's like you're going on an adventure. The Empress is also the number 3 card. Threes to me are about growth and expansion. There's an upliftment happening in some way, an upgrade. The World is like you've graduated in one phase and you're ready for another phase now. Okay, it could be any phase in your life. It could be in terms of studies, in terms of relationship. It could be in terms of a partnership. It, for some of you could literally be conceiving. Maybe you come to know that you are pregnant. Okay, that could also be the case for some of you. But for you in general, there is the birth of something new. Okay, something new is taking place. Okay, and with the Empress there, it is something that leads to fertility, that leads to a harvest. Okay, not fertility, you are fertile in a way, but then it leads to the birth of something. Okay, the harvest of something, whether it's effort in a connection or effort in and nurturing a particular idea or creative project, whatever it may be. I feel like it's going to lead to something good. Okay, it might even put you on a platform in some way, out in the world. Okay, let's see your other cards. Co-create, beautiful. So the Empress is to me a very, very creative energy. She manifests. I see her as the master manifester. She manifests by attracting. So she's the female principle, that of receptiveness. Okay, or receptivity. So you are actually, in this very, very fertile energy of manifestation as well. Make use of that. Okay, there is perhaps some project that you're initiating or some answers that you were looking for. Now you get like the green light. I feel like there is success, there is progress, there is victory here. Okay, provided you do your part of the work. Okay, the universe will do its part, because you're always working in partnership with the universe, right? Okay, in between or between worlds. So you're in transition. Yeah, definitely moving from one phase to another. In my end is my beginning with the World. That is how I see it. Okay, expect powerful change. Nice. So this is the new moon eclipse. Eclipses do bring about massive changes. I feel like it's good. Okay, whatever it is, it feels very exciting to me. It could be some communication that leads to, an opportunity or something that gets revealed to you like almost out of the blue. Okay, it gives you the green light to go ahead in a particular direction that leads to success and victory. We have walking away. So we have 2 cards here which do talk about moving away from some particular aspect or situation and moving towards something else. Okay, and I feel like you're moving away from this darkness this cloudiness, this sense of having no direction, into, vibrant creative energy. We have envy. Okay, number 20. So there are two ways to look at this. One is that you could be looking at people who are actually more successful and you're looking up to them. So envy can actually inspire us, definitely. That's if we take it in the right spirit. But then if we take it in the wrong spirit, it can keep us in a feeling of lack, like, why don't I have this? Instead of that, if we ask ourselves, I can have this, if it's possible for them, it's possible for me as well. So on the other hand, there could be some people around you, there could be, some envious energy around you. So you might want to do some cleansing or some protection work, to protect your energy. Either way, this card always reminds us to be grateful for where we are, okay? And that the grass is not always greener on the other side, okay? Everything takes effort, everything takes energy, okay? So what is your advice or guidance? We have waterfall, effortless, yeah. I want to say, do that which comes to you effortlessly, okay? And also be effortless when it comes to manifestation. Do not force it. If it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right, drop that at the moment and focus on something else. Then when you're feeling a little bit upbeat, that's when you go back to, whatever you do, visualization, scripting, any sort of technique that you do for manifestation, do it that time. Also, this is asking you to sort of take a risk, okay? Because you might be, I feel like you're being shown something new, a new path, but you might be a bit hesitant to leave behind something that you were very familiar with, okay? All of us feel that. But when change happens, there is always something that we need to let go of. And we might find ourselves at the precipice of change and on the edge, and we might feel a bit, scared. It's okay, but then do it anyway. All right. What do we have for group number 3 in terms of relationship and love? We have be in the present and dream of the future. This can apply in all ways in your life, okay? Again, a very strong law of attraction, manifestation energy, okay? When we dream, everything is possible. Ask for help. Don't let pride get in your way when you need help, whether it is from someone you know or just from spirit, okay? Be open to accepting help. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. At the bottom of the deck, we have new love, okay? So it is quite possible that somebody confesses to you, their feelings, and it comes out of the blue. And usually when the tower falls apart, it is because you are being aligned to a new path. So whether it is a new relationship, or which could be the case, okay, for many of you, or you're getting into a new venture, creative project, or a job, whatever it may be, the point is to be open and to allow that to happen, okay? So that is your reading, group number 3. We have a very exciting week ahead for you. Success, prosperity, happiness, joy. Stay upbeat, okay? You're in a very powerful manifestation energy. Make use of it. So I'm wishing you all the best. To take care of yourself. Hit the like button and leave me a comment if you feel so. I'd really appreciate that. I'll see you again later. God bless. Bye-bye.